Hi dears, how are you? Hope you are safe and fine. Today we are going to discuss our last topic. Already we discussed two non-farm activities. We are going to discuss the third non-farm activities. It was the shopkeepers of Palambur. So third one, shopkeeping. First dairy, second small scale manufacturing, third shopkeepers of Palambur. People involved in trade, they were exchanging goods, they were involving trade, are not many in Palambur. Not more people they were engaged in shopkeeping in Palambur. Very few people only there were the shopkeepers in Palambur. Then the traders of Palambur are shopkeepers who buy various goods from the wholesale market in the cities and sell in the village. So shopkeepers in Palambur, they purchase the goods, they buy goods from other wholesale market and they sell this in the village. Then small general stores, we can see that small general stores in the village selling a wide range of items. We can see in rural area, in local area, we can see that small shops, it's a general shop. They were selling different kinds of products like rice, wheat, sugar, tea, oil, biscuit, soap, toothpaste, batteries, candles, notebooks, pen, pencil, even some clothes. So such type of shops, it was known as general stores. Then they were selling different items in their shops. So here also in Palambur also some shopkeepers, they were purchasing goods from the wholesale market and they sold this in their village. Then a few families whose houses are close to the bus stand have used a part of the space as open small shops. Then people, those who live near the bus stand or the town, they took one part of their house, then one part of their home or one part of their space. It's to open a shops. Then they sell eatables. Then Karim has opened a computer center in his village. This is another example. Karim, he opened a computer center in his village. In recent years, a large number of students have been attending college in Shahpur town. From Palambur, a large number of students, they were attending college in Shahpur town. So Karim, he found that a number of students, they were attending computer classes in the town. So Karim, he understood that large number of students, they started to study in Shahpur town. So he found that some students, they were attending computer centers or computer classes in the town. So there were two women in the village who had a degree in computer application. In Palambur, two women, they had degrees in computer application. He decided to employ them. So Karim, he decided to set up a computer center. So in his village itself, two women, they completed graduation in the computer. So he decided to employ these two women. He bought computers and set up classes in front room of their house overlooking the market. So he also selected his house, one room near the town, he selected as the computer center. Then high school students have started attending them in good number. So now high school students, a large number of high school students also started to attending computer classes in Palambur. So it's a shopkeeping we are discussing. So shopkeeping, different few people only engaged in shopkeeping in Palambur. They were selling a varieties items in their home. Then some people nearby bus stop, they used one part of their home to sell eatables. Then Karim, he found that a large number of students in Palampur, now they were attending college in Shahpur. So he saw that they were attending computer classes also in town. So he decided to set up a computer center in Palampur. Then here, two women, they completed degree in computer application. He decided to give job to these women, and he set up a computer. He purchased computer and he set up a computer center in his home itself. So now large number of high school students, they began to attend computer classes. Then here also one question: in what ways Karim's capital and labor different from Shrilal? In Shrilal, he purchased a sugarcane crushing machine. So his capital and his labor is different from Karim's labor and capital. It's already you know. Then next question: why didn't someone start a computer center earlier? Discuss the possible reason. Then earlier they were not set up any computer center. Now only he set up. So why didn't someone they didn't start a computer center earlier? So this two questions. Then last topic from this chapter, transport. Fourth, non-farm activities. Transportation. Transport, a fast developing sector. There are a variety of vehicles on the road connecting Palampur to Raiganj. Palampur is a well-connected roads. We already discussed it. So a variety of vehicles we can see in the roads of Palampur. It is connecting to Raiganj, Palampur and to Raiganj. Then rickshawalas, tongawalas, jeep, tractors, trucks, then bullocks, cart. Everything we can see in Palampur. The traditional bullock carts and bogies are people in transport services. Then they carry people and goods from one place to another. These transportation system, earlier bullock carts and bogies, they were carrying people and goods to one place to another. Then and return it gets paid. Then the number of people involved in transportation has grown over the last several years. Now tractors and other vehicles also people they began to use. So we can see a group of people, more people they were engaged transportation in Palampur. Then one example, Kishora as a farm laborer. Kishora is a farm laborer. Like other such laborers, Kishora found it difficult to meet his family needs from the wage that he received. Kishora, he was a farm laborer. Then he understood that it is very difficult to meet their family needs because his earning it was very less. Then we discussed that government fixed amount is there, but they were getting very less only because the number of job seekers are more than the job. That's why their wage it was very less. So he understood that he can't look after his family with this earning. Few years back, Kishora took a loan from the bank. He took a loan from the bank which was under a government program which was giving cheap loan to the poor landless household. So government is giving loan to the poor people, poor landless household. So Kishora he took a loan. Then Kishora bought a buffalo with his money. So with his money he bought a buffalo because government is giving a loan to the landless labor. So Kishora took a loan and he bought a buffalo. Then now he sells the buffalo's milk. Then he is selling buffalo's milk. Then further he has attached a wooden cart to his buffalo and uses it to transport various items. So he attached a wooden cart in his buffalo and uses this wooden cart to transport various items. So he will get milk at the same time he attached a wooden cart. So he used his buffalo to transportation also, to carry or the uses to transport various items. Once a week he goes to the river Ganga to bring bag clay for the potter. So once in a week, he goes to the river Ganga to bring clay, black clay for the potters. Or sometimes he goes to Shahpur with a load of jaggery or other commodities. So now he is working as a transportation. In the services also he was working. So sometimes he goes to Shahpur with a lot of jaggery or other commodities. Then every month he gets some work in transport. He was a farm laborer, and along with this farm work, every month he was getting some other work in transportation also, in transport. Then as a result, Kishora is able to earn more than what he used to do some years back. What he received earlier, more than that now he is able to get, because he purchased a buffalo and he attached a cart along with this buffalo. So this chapter is over. Today we discuss the shopkeepers in Palambo. We discuss the case of Karim, then transportation. Then we can see different type of vehicles in Palampu. Earlier they were used transportation, bullock, traditional bullock carts and others they used. Now trucks, tractors and other vehicles also they began to use. Then one example it's given, Kishora's case. He was a farm laborer. Then he understood that his family needs, he can't fulfill his family needs because his earning is very less in this farming. So he decided to took a loan. Government is giving loan to the landless laborers. So he decided to took a loan and he bought a buffalo. Now he is selling the milk. At the same time, he attached a cart along with his buffalo, and he was carrying loads, clay or jaggery to our other commodities. So his earning increased somewhat now than the earlier. So these are the non-farm activities. So this chapter is over, farm activities and non-farm activities. Then how the people in Palambur they belong to these two activities we discussed it. So this chapter is over. I hope you understood the chapter. Okay, thank you.